What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Chill Outdoors. Of course, as always, like, comment, subscribe, and go check out our other forms of social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Do it now. Today's video is going to be kind of a fun video, so we don't really get to add in a lot of the pictures that we get on these Spy Point cameras of the deer actually eating on the Rackology and interacting with Texas Race hunting products, all that good stuff. So this video is going to be me flying through a bunch of the photos from two of our cameras. Now, here's the other thing. We got to start naming our bucks. We got to start naming these deer. Last year was a lot of fun having Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs was a weird buck, very weird antlers, and he had basically what we described as claws out the end of his antlers. So it was really fun having a buck that we had a name for, plus we were seeing him all the time. Now, we don't know which of these bucks we're gonna see a lot, so we're gonna try to get some nicknames for them now. I've already posted one of them on Instagram and Facebook, and somebody came up with the name Moose. I don't remember what his name was, but if you get on Facebook, you'll see him. He came up with the name Moose because this buck just has tines everywhere. Enjoy this video, and if you come up with any names for any of the bucks in the video, drop a comment below. We're gonna start the video with some older pictures just so we can kind of get a grasp on what deer we know are in the area without all the doe pictures in between. So these first pictures are June and very, very early July, and it's just a couple of random bucks that we have. This is not the same deer. I am pretty confident this is not the same deer, the one we just saw, because this picture is from June. This deer is very, very nice. Obviously, we're gonna hope to see him again. So these are just some of our older pictures. We're gonna call this the homies because they are together a ton. It's kind of a small, wide buck and then a very, very small, but very symmetrical 8-pointer. And they're together a lot. These are just a couple of pictures that we decided to save. There's a good little bachelor group right there eating all on the Rackology. If you remember, this was concentrate vitamin mineral. This was long range attractant, and the deer are eating all over it, of course. Now, this deer. So it's already June 9th in this picture, but look how wide this deer is. This guy, definitely our widest deer on camera this year. Definitely the widest that we have yet. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Now, the Rackology is obviously right here, so you may or may not be able to see stuff when it comes into that. Boom, look at these deer. We start getting some good deer sign. This is that freaky buck right there. Look at all them extra points right there on the side. And then that's just that little small 8-pointer, I think. So this is our number one buck. This is gonna be my number one in my opinion. Now, I'll have to do some digging, but we had a buck last year that had a point right here, but he didn't have these going on, and it's not the tallest deer you've ever seen, and this deer is not going to, he's gonna be a lot thinner when that velvet comes off, but I'd kill that deer. So we need to come up with a name for him. I'm kind of liking the name Moose. If you guys have anything better, let me know below. We got this huge spike. Obviously not gonna kill him, but maybe we should name him. Maybe we should just name him, I don't know. Maybe Curly Boy. Name him Curly for this one side, just in case we see him throughout the season and we wanna film him. But obviously, we're not gonna kill him. What a weirdo. Look at them. Who would not wanna shoot that? Good sized deer. I think, I don't think I've gotten to his picture yet. But, oop, there's a bobcat. Can't kill him in Indiana, which is dumb. But anyway, I think this is Mr. Krabs' son. We're gonna have a Mr. Krabs Jr. this year. It's gotta be the exact same genes as Mr. Krabs. But there's a better picture I'll show you here in a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Look at that. Yeah, listen, he's not the most mature deer in the woods, but I don't see how you could pass that up. I'd really like to see this pop through. I'd like to see a point pop out right there, and look at this one. This is one of our unknowns. We don't know what deer it is, but as you can see, that's gonna be a pretty good deer, whatever he is, but he's just an unknown. He's just a rando. Okay, and then this is another random. We don't know what deer it is, but look at that deer's body. We have no idea what deer that is, but he looks massive. So hopefully we get another picture of this deer. I do not have any other pictures that I know of with a, what is that, like his G3? Look at that. I mean, goodness. I don't know guys, but that's a giant. Now here's our homies again. Look at the homies. Look at these dudes. Just a couple of freaky racks, very small. Haven't found their way in life yet. They're even kind of sparring around, I think, right here. Look at them. Now mind you, this is where we put the Hunter's Creed now. So right about where this deer right here is munching, that's where the Hunter's Creed should be for the next video. So keep that in mind. All right, now, this guy, these two guys come out of nowhere. They kind of push out the smaller group. That smaller group was probably what, 1.5, 2.5-year-old deer. Now we're getting into like some 3.5, 4.5-year-old groups. Look at these guys. These guys are on the verge of, you know, they're on the verge of taking an arrow. This is a big, tall 8. I believe he's the one from the beginning of the video that I showed you. And then this sucker, it's a hard picture to show you, but I believe this is Mr. Crab's genes because he has a huge, so he has a normal 4-point sight on this side, but then this is a huge gap between 1 and 2. And that's exactly how Mr. Krabs was. Now, we don't have any better pictures of him, but look at that guy. That's a solid 130-inch deer right there. Maybe a little less because the brown tines are so short, but that's a solid deer. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Like I said before, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and make sure you hang out with us. This weekend, I'm testing something new. So we posted on Friday, Saturday, Sunday because that was my highest viewership. So if you guys enjoyed that, if you enjoyed me posting on a weekend, drop that in a comment below. Let me know what you guys like. Let me know if it matters when I post, if you guys would rather look forward to certain days of the week that I post, or if you just watch them whenever they come out. So, thanks so much, guys. Make sure whatever it is that you do today, make sure you do it to the best of your abilities. Work, school, church. Have a good day, guys. Peace.